Alrighty, hey guys, another day, beautiful day. It snowed last night. It's so exciting. We're going to go out and adventure out into the wilderness here. We're actually not too far into the wilderness because I forgot a couple of very important things. I forgot my hat. I forgot my gloves. But one thing I didn't forget is you, and that's important. So stick with me this whole time. We're going to be going out into Paradise Valley. We're going to be taking some pictures, and you're going to be getting some tips on how to take better pictures for yourself. The clouds are lifting, the fresh snow has laid its glorious self down on those branches. Yeah, it looks great. And I just want to encourage you. If you have a passion or a hobby that you've been just kind of putting off to the side, go for it. Just go for it. Hobbies are great things to have. Life gets busy, life gets stressful, and so many people before used to focus on hobbies, and they've really abandoned it to Netflix and Amazon Prime. Which, don't get me wrong, I like Netflix and Amazon Prime. I hope maybe someday you can watch me on there. That'd be kind of fun. Well, we're gonna take some pictures. This is great. Right now we're going through Livingston, just headed out of Livingston, kind of towards Gardiner. You've been down that way several times. It's snowy, it's windy. I'm really hoping that I can get out of some wind because I haven't been able to fly my drone, and I want to fly my drone. The man has got to fly his drone. So this wind in Livingston needs to hold its horses because I haven't been able to fly my drone. It's a brand new day, and I'm excited to have you along with me. So thank you for joining me on this wonderful day in January. You guys are the best, and you've been such an incredible support. Okay, tip number one on this drive here. I'm gonna give you a few different tips. So tip number one is just get out and just do it. And you don't have to have everything in line. No, you're not gonna be the most incredible photographer right off the bat. You're not gonna be able to take amazing photos. But what you can do is you can go out and you can have fun doing it. And that's the most important thing, is to go out and do it and to have fun doing it. And it gives that sense of accomplishment. Another thing that I'll challenge you with is don't take the easy route all the time. Some of the best stories and the best art comes out of pain and difficulty and struggle. I mean, that's what really passion is. The passion is the ability or the willingness to suffer for what you love and what you want to do. And so, if you're passionate about something, if you're willing to suffer for it, you're willing to go out and to take photos on a whim, and no, you do not need a fancy camera. But even if you have a phone, you can take photos with a phone, and it's actually incredible what phones are capable of today and what kind of shots you get. Especially if you, even though on a small scale, even if you treat that phone as if it was, you know, a $5,000 camera and an expensive lens. Like if you were to treat that camera with gold, like you can really get some pretty cool photos with a phone. Some of my favorite photos I've ever taken are with a phone, because it's the camera that I have on me. So next week, I'm already pitching this out for next week. Next week, I'm gonna be taking photos with a cell phone. So every photo you see that I take will be taken on that cell phone. I just want to show you that you don't have to have the best equipment all the time to take gorgeous photos. It's yeah, you can take gorgeous photos almost under any circumstance, and it's just about finding the right subject for the way it feels. Well, sometimes you just have to know your limitations, and this vehicle is somewhat limited in the winter time, especially without snow tires, and I don't have chains with me, and I don't have my shovel with me. I forgot it at my house. Don't ask me why I took it out of my car. I don't know. But we will back out of this place very carefully and continue resuming to find a new spot to go take photos. So yeah, that's what we're doing. Tip number 3 is when I take photos, I edit them how that moment in time that I snapped that picture made me feel. I don't necessarily go for the most realistic picture or the picture that I think people want to see when I edit it. I edit it how that moment, how I want to remember that moment in time and how that moment made me feel. So a lot of the editing is that I do on the photographs is just very, very like emotionally based. Like, does it feel right for the moment that I took that picture? Does that feeling produce that, does that feeling capture that moment? And sometimes by doing that, I limit myself and prevent myself from maybe doing a more popular photo. But I'm not really concerned about the popularity of the photo. What I'm concerned about is the authenticity of that photo and of how I felt in that moment. And that's the best way I can describe to you how I go about editing my photos and taking them, is I want to capture that moment. And if I'm going to capture that moment, I want that to be an authentic moment that somebody else can see and they can almost feel the moment that I snapped that picture. So that's my those are my 3 tips for you today. Go out, take some photos, use whatever equipment you have, face your limitations, and edit the photo for that moment in time and how that moment made you feel. And I guarantee you, if you do those things, you will start feeling better about your photographs. They might not be as popular, but you will feel better about them. And that's what hobbies are for, is to go out and so you can do something and feel accomplished about it. So that's my encouragement to you guys. You guys are incredible. It's so snowy. I should probably quit talking and holding a camera. Otherwise, you will be seeing me dig myself out of the ditch. And we'll have very fun car digging out of ditch photos for the day, and we don't want that. So anyways, love you guys so much. Keep looking at the world upside down, and let's go take some beautiful photos. I just pulled into Grannis Fishing Access. Up in the tree, I see a bald eagle, and so I want to show you. I just want to show you what that eagle looks like. I don't know if you can see him. So where? Yeah, see right there. Right there. There's a bald eagle. I think it's right off the trail, so we're gonna see if we can get a picture of him. I don't know for sure. I'm a little nervous. Let's go see if we can get a picture of a bald eagle. I want to make sure I don't fall through. I like swimming, but not this time of the year. Okay, I think we're good. I think we're good. Oh, yes. Very, very, very beautiful. Momentarily after I locked my car, the bald eagle flew away, and I didn't really get any pictures. I might just throw it up in the video just so you can see it. But definitely not something I'm like, photography wise, I'm like really psyched about. But it's really calm. And I'm gonna fly my drone. And I looked for the eagle, and it's been gone for at least 30 minutes. So I would never fly a drone after an eagle. That is a bad idea. Don't do that. Kind of respect their space and their habitat. we're going to continue on to our next location. I don't really have much GoPro left battery-wise, so I'm not going to show you the trip. Right now I'm in Clyde Park, Montana. It's a small little town. Golly, I don't know how many people there are here. Very, very small. Less than 1,000 for sure. Probably 500-ish, maybe less. 500 or less. If you know the population of Clyde Park, feel free to put it down in the comments, because I'm sure one of you will be watching this is from Clyde Park. And so go ahead and put that in the comments below.